Every location has a heartbeat. And as a romance writer, that's important because that heartbeat leads you down a path to give you your romance story, your characters, and the world that you hope to set. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you behind the scenes insight on how travel inspires me as a writer. Hello friends, I'm S.W. Bayless, storyteller and romance author. And I am traveling and I decided to bring you, my viewer, along with me. I'm here in the great city of Atlanta, Georgia. And Atlanta in and of itself has a tremendous amount of history. But as a romance writer, I'm not only looking at the history of the city, I'm looking at the city as a whole, the people that make up Atlanta. I'm listening for the slang and things that inspire people that live here in Atlanta. I'm looking at how they are inspired to dress, where they go to eat, what makes them them. That is important as a romance writer because that brings your characters to life. Before I started writing, I had the great benefit of being able to travel internationally. And I was always amazed at no matter who I met, them telling me that outside of what they saw on TV, they had no idea of what Black Americans were like. And I figured that would be a great way to show the world who we are in the U.S. is by writing stories that center us. I happen to be a lover of romance, and therefore that was my first foray into writing. When I sat down to write my debut novel, Reviving Us, it was important to me to showcase Jasmine, to highlight the attire that she wears, the jewelry that she keeps on herself, because those little details give you, the reader, insight to who this person truly is. And I can only get that insight when I travel. During this trip, I've had the opportunity to meet some fabulous individuals, whether it was at the restaurants we went to eat, and the waiter and how the service they gave us and what they said and didn't say, how their body language spoke before they even opened their mouths. The drivers that we got a chance to experience. All of that says something, and that gives your writing flavor. The other thing that I would like to bring forth is not only does the city give you the insight as to who the people are, but a lot of times when you see different people moving back and forth, that inspires different scenes within your story. Whether they choose to go to restaurants, whether you have them dancing in the park, whether you have them at waterfalls, all of those details make your story come alive. Because like I say time and time again, I'm just as much of a romance reader as I am a romance writer. If this conversation resonated with you, then subscribe. Tell your friends about this conversation, because it's really important to me to bridge the gap between romance readers and writers, because I would love to see more writers showing their passion and spotlighting the various cultures that inhabit the United States of America, so that internationally people can see that we are not a monolith. There are all types of people that come from various backgrounds, not just what you see in the main media. So as we close out this video, come back and let's do this again as we talk in the next video.